Hello everyone, and welcome to my Emmerdale news channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Fans of Emmerdale are speculating about a significant comeback after learning about Zach Dingles' passing, which shocked them and will be shown on the show next week. Scenes that air next week will reveal the patriarch's passing to viewers. Debbie calls the rest of her saddened family to share the awful news, and that's when the family finds out. Since Steve Hallowell passed away unexpectedly late last year, fans have been anticipating these melancholy sequences. After catching up with reality, Zach's poignant funeral will shortly be broadcast. Kane's actor Jeff Hordley said of the episode, "There's really poignant moments in it. We were completely concentrated and gave the script what it required when we were filming. However, off-camera as well, and Steve would have appreciated this, as Steve always liked to chuckle behind the camera, we made sure we had some fun while we weren't filming," according to Digital Spy. However, drama is a must for the affair to be fully realized in typical Emmerdale way. It has been confirmed by writers that many people you know will be present at Zach's funeral, featuring a Dingle who hasn't appeared on screen in a while. Debbie, who is the granddaughter of Kane and Charity, would naturally want to go back to the Dales. Although she is a definite fan favorite, it doesn't seem possible. For several of the cast, actor Charlie Webb's return would be problematic because of the conflict she has off-screen with other performers. Fans are still pleading for her to come back, though. A member on X said, "Wanna say Debbie, but Charlie won't be coming back unless she's recast, which is a shame, 'cause she's the OG Debbie." Another fan on X yelled, "I don't want it if Emily isn't the Dingle coming back." When it comes to family relationships, Emily might be a really wise decision. Butch, the late son of Zach, was married to Emily. After she began working at the post office, the two enjoyed a charming romance. Butch was tragically hurt during a car pursuit with Emily's father, John, who was trying to protect her. On his deathbed, the couple exchanged vows, and Butch passed away not long after. Even though Emily and the veterinarian Patty parted ways, she has stayed close to the Dingles and appears to be a strong candidate. Jeff made a suggestion that an old face might be returning from the grave while talking about the episode. Though it appears impossible, Lisa Dingle, who passed away, might inexplicably re-emerge before the event. That would undoubtedly create drama. Maybe Lisa the ghost, who showed up at Jack's funeral, is making a comeback, but Jane can definitely film a scene in person. One admirer said, "It would be amazing to see a scene between Lisa and Belle." Despite having the name Glover, she has the heart of an honorary Dingle. Kathy is connected to almost every prominent person in the Dales, including Butch, Alan, Seth, and Zach. Kathy Glover should have made a tiny return now that Zach is dead and his funeral is scheduled for next week. One detective watcher pleaded, she could have talked about Butch, Seth, Alan, and of course, face-to-face with Kim Tate again. Ross's comeback to the serial opera has already been scheduled for later this year. With his many intimate ties to the Dingles, he seems the most likely. Remember Joe Gilgun, the soap opera star who later became a Hollywood icon? Joe began his career as Eli Dingle and has since gone on to major titles like Bra Sick. Still, the rambling Dingle may have to return home because of the tremendous pull of home. 2010 saw him leave the village following a robbery and extensive drug use. Would he have changed his behavior? The only child and youngest of Zach and Nellie Dingle is Tina Marie. It certainly makes sense for her to come back for her father's burial. After leaving the Dales in 1998, it seemed as though she lost touch with her father. Zach told his brother Shadrach in 2003 that he wasn't even sure if Tina still went by her previous name. Following her connection of retaliation with Luke McAllister, which ended with his death at the side of the road, she had a difficult life in the hamlet. Maybe it's time for her to return from London and put an end to her problems. Jeff Hordley of Emmerdale has talked about Zach Dingle's passing and his impending burial. He has also hinted at a significant reunion for the Dingle family. Jeff Hordley of Emmerdale has alluded to a significant comeback for a family member in the Zach Dingle funeral scene. In the next moments, Kane Dingle, Jeff Hordley, breaks the news to the Dingles, who are devastated to hear of Zach's, Steve Hallowell, passing. The Dingle clan, who take comfort in one another's presence, is shocked by the loss, as is the larger village community. When Kane and Sam Dingle, James Hooton, go outside, they run across Belle Dingle, Eden Taylor Draper, and the two of them talk about their father, who passed away and how much it affected them. As Sam and Kane head to Scotland to bring Zack back, the villagers gather on Main Street to say goodbye to them, and Chaz Dingle, Lucy Pargeter, makes sure the Woolpack is a safe haven for the bereaved. The family gets together at Wishing Well Cottage to celebrate Zack's life. The family is shocked when an unexpected relative shows up at the graveside, adding an unexpected twist to the funeral, according to Leeds Live. Jeff made a joke about who this unknown person was, saying, "It's someone you might know. They will not cause the Dingles' life to be easy." Is there someone who has returned from the dead? Since taking on the role of Kane in March 2000, Jeff has been central to several of Emmerdale's most gripping storylines. He said, looking back on the experience of filming Zack's burial, there are some really moving moments in there. We were completely concentrated and gave the script what it required when we were filming. When we weren't filming, we made sure to have some laughs off camera as well. Steve would have loved this because he always liked to chuckle behind the camera. Because we always make sure it's entertaining to film when we come together as a group. I'm trying to convey that we were making sure to laugh and that the tone wasn't only depressing. Steve wouldn't have wanted it any other way. A significant character is scheduled to return to the soap opera at Zack Dingle's funeral, according to Andy Dingle and Lisa Riley, stars of Emmerdale. The sorrowful death and funeral of actor Steve Hallowell's character, Zack, will shortly be aired on the soap opera due to his departure at the end of 2023. Lisa Riley has now hinted that these tragic moments would feature a former Emmerdale character making a comeback. Following the tragic death of actor Steve Hallowell in 2023, the soap opera was getting ready to film Zack's funeral scenes as they wrote him off-screen. After filming Zack's passing and the funeral scenes, the audience cannot possibly be without tears. Belle recently learned that her father's health wasn't doing well. Then Kane traveled to Scotland to see Zack, who is currently Debbie's guest. But sadly, Zack is going to die soon. His funeral scenes will soon be shown on film. Amidst Zack's funeral, Lisa Riley, an Emmerdale star, teases a spectacular comeback. Lisa Riley has now revealed some details about the burial and death scenes for Zack, which have already been filmed by the cast. Not only are feelings running high, but there will also be a throwback moment. Actress Lisa Riley teased in an interview with The Sun, saying, "We filmed Steve's memorial episode, which goes out soon, and it's incredible. Extremely sentimental. Everyone is crying. Really beautiful, though, and great that we Dingles could be there." Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.